Are you starting your painting adventure out there and you're a beginner and you're lost on how to gesso your canvas for oil paintings? Not to worry, in this video right here, I'm gonna show you the proper way plus a cool little trick. That way you knock out your oil paintings and wet style Bob Ross paintings every time. Let's go. Hey, it's me, it's Wild coming at you, and I'm here to help you with your creative passions. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow and improve those creative passions, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and tick that bell so you know when my videos go live for you. And hey, at any point in this video, if you like the products or the service that I'm talking about, did you all a favor, I put links in the show notes below, so make sure you check them out. Now in this video, I'm gonna show you how to prep your canvas with gesso, and there's a very important reason why you need to do this. You see, canvas material is generally made out of one of two things, linen or cotton, and both like to absorb mixtures of liquid. Hence, your oil would get absorbed into the material and it won't allow you to spread or blend it to the natural looks that you're probably going for. So adding a layer or multiple layers of gesso on top of the canvas allows you to achieve a big, beautiful blending of your colors on the canvas. Now this demonstration will show you how to apply gesso, but I'm not going to show you how to smooth it out, because for paintings like what I like to do, which is wet on wet style of painting, I still need a little bit of toothing in the canvas that allows me to break colors and add a little bit of extra detail. If you want to learn how to do a smoothing of like wood panels or even if your canvas, do me a favor, leave me a comment below and I'll be more than happy to show you how to achieve that. But let's go over to our canvas and I'm going to show you how to apply gesso and a cool little trick. So what I've got here is some white gesso and some black gesso. I've just got a little dab of black and white. Now you're probably wondering why I have two colors. Well, if you like to do wet on wet style paintings just like me and you have to put a base coat of color on, it's best to have an off-white color. That way when you put your magic or liquid white on there, you know exactly how much you're covering and where you've missed because you can see the difference. So what I like to use is, I just like to use a sponge brush, and you can use any type of brush you want. You can use like a tack brush or even just a Home Depot brush, but just get something basic. And what you're gonna wanna do is just mix these colors together a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, just so it's a little off here. And we're gonna take this and just start applying onto the canvas here. And I like to just scrub it in and move it around. The nice thing about using an off color is you can actually see spots that you missed when you haven't had time to dedicate, where some of the toothing might be a little stronger than other areas. Like around here, it didn't really grab on that much because there's such depth to the canvas. So make sure you pay a little extra attention to those spots and make sure you fill in the gaps. That way you know how much toothing you want to have depending on what type of style of painting you want to do. And there you go. Gesso only takes a few moments to dry. Make sure you touch it before you continue your painting, so that way if you're using different mediums, nothing's gonna be flaky or break when you add a layer on top of it. So make sure you just give it the nice finger touch and then check your fingers to make sure everything's all good and you're ready to rock and roll. And for a bonus tip out there, if you get any canvases from like Michael's or Hobby Lobby that are at a discount, those are still great canvases. Just adding a few layers of gesso will make them professional or just even better in general for your paintings out there. So don't be afraid to add 1, 2, or even 3 layers depending on what type of painting you're doing out there. For a double bonus tip out there, if you ever get any gesso on you or on your hands or anything that you don't want it, it's water soluble, so it's made for easy cleanup. And for another tip out there, you don't have to limit yourself to just a sponge brush or a regular brush. If you want to go through a bunch of canvases so that way you can do a lot of painting, you can be prepared in the future by buying a nice foam roller out there that has not a lot of texture in it, and you can just roll gesso on, which is a good tip for black canvases. But just to let you know, depending on what roller you get, may add a little bit of texture, so make sure you pick the correct one again for your needs. Gesso has a multitude of uses. It's just not for prepping or priming a canvas. You can use it for a lot of different mediums, regardless if you're using it for oil or acrylics, alcohol inks, anything like that. It has a bunch of cool uses, and if you'd like a video on that, do me a favor, leave me a comment below and I will be more than happy to do a video for you. If you guys liked this video and you found it useful and you liked it a lot and you want me to continue making videos for you, you know what to do. Leave me that comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I come out with new videos every month to help you on your creative journey. I will see you all in my next tutorial video coming out real soon. Take care all. Peace!